Oh my goodness, welcome back. I'm seeing so much love online. Najua mulikuwa mnataka Wakamba wawili. So I'm seeing Duncan Jumbi, you're saying you're watching. You're saying you can't wait. There's Anthony Suma watching from Kilifi. There's Boniface Abunganga. There's Julo Doyo, Samson Robinson, David Singwe, Damras Lenya from Makongeni. Manze, you guys, thank you so much for the love. So we have Willice Ochieng, who's going to be patched on the screen today. Today we're doing things a little bit differently, and I have Seth with me here on set, so we'll actually interact. Seth, do you know you don't actually say elephant, you say elephant?
No, I don't have a problem with the elephant guys. It's the guys of ambulance. You know, what is ambulance or development? It's development programs, not development programs.
Santa. You should be doing this thing with Willice. All right, Willice, how are you doing this evening?
Betty, I'm fine. And do you know what, Betty?
I'm great, thank you. I'm doing fantastic. Willice, is great to see you. I'm here with the legendary, lovely Kamba lady, Ses Mutungi, the radio queen herself. Msalimie.
That lady is exceptionally gifted with the power of the voice and then her intelligence and those educated jokes that she can crack on air, Betty, she can make you to avoid even going for work.
I love you, Willice. I love it, Willice. Willice, it's going to be a fantastic show. We have you, of course, and we have Seth. But you know what? Me, I have a list of questions that I'd want you to help us out tonight. And let me begin with the ones that I will start with, and then you can go to our audience's questions. So this one is, let me spell it out, SCATHING. So do we say like a scathing attack, a scathing attack? Which is which, Willice?
Oh, Betty, that A in that word takes its name as the sound. That is A, scathing, a scathing attack, not a scathing attack that we commonly hear around us.
Oh my God. I don't know why that has tickled Seth. Why is that tickling you?
Because I had a host who just loves the word scathing. Scathing.
Scathing attack. We listen to scare you. Scathing attack. So right now, at least, and I hope
scathing,
he's watching.
Very common but wrong.
Common but wrong. And Willice, there's another word that Seth had mentioned, development. Development.
Yes.
What did you say, Seth?
Betty,
it's not development, Willice. Can you tell guys? It's development, not development.
Betty, that word, you say development, not development the way many people innocently say. It is D, then V. D-V, with a stress on that second syllable. Development.
Got you. Lovely. Now, thank you so much, Seth, for that. Okay, moving on. So this one is a very difficult one. Bougainvillea. So, of course, this is that, tropical, climbing plant. Bougainvillea.
Betty, I know you are talking about that climber, that plant, the climbing plant. Betty, that word, you say bougain, then you say Villea, Bougainvillea. The Villea has that stress. Bougainvillea for that flower.
Okay, Bougainvillea. Okay, I also thought, I think I was just, pronouncing it wrong. I was also for Bougainvillea. Okay, got you.
Betty, sometimes there are certain things that are allowed because you see there is what we call RP, that is received pronunciation. That is the standard form of the British pronunciation. But sometimes many people would even say wrong words with a lot of style.
Yes.
You remember when I talked about leopard? Leopard, when that O is silent, it's a leopard. Leopard, not leopard. But somebody may say it with a punch or with that kind of force without knowing that that is the wrong way of pronouncing the word. But nobody is perfect.
Okay, Willice, but you're close to perfection, Willice. It was a leopard with a lot of punch and force. And so this one is Zenith. So do we say zenith or zenith, like something at the peak of something?
Betty, that one is simply zenith. zenith. There is no what we call vowel transmutation is not there. It's just zenith, the zenith or the peak of something.
Okay, got you. All right, Willice, I'll leave it to you to just take us through the surprise word and the test of the tongue. And of course, our lovely audience who keep interacting. And say, Willice, you have a crowd pale X. They always X, Willice, 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 Willice. My fans keep bow.
But Betty, I doubt if I have fans as many as you have them. If you come out here, and I would just tell you one thing, one day just try. Get that lady, says Mutungi, just walk with her somewhere in public. You'll know what I'm talking about. You are two very powerful daughters of Africa, and I give you a special salute. Now, Betty, let me go straight to those who have sent in words. We have Yusuf Galmogle of Laisamis, Marsabit, or Marsabit if you like. You say entourage, not entourage. I think we dealt with this word the other week. Entourage, not entourage. Then you say jewel, not jewel. Jewel, no. Jewel. Then entourage. Then we have Stephen Kimeu. Kimeu, I would just advise you, when we talk about matters languages, that is linguistically speaking, just avoid those blends. Just deal with basic words that can be useful in, important, if you like, in serious communication. But we love the words you have sent in, but they're not words. Those are blends. So learn that also. Titus Bravo of Nakuru. You say page, the page, on that page, but don't say pageant or pageant. You say pageant, pageant and pageantry. Then we have Richard Siele. You say siege. Siege, not siege. Siege, no. You say siege, under siege, not under siege. Now we have Ruth Utawale of Mombasa. You say glamour, not glamour. Betty, I know siege must be tickling you somewhere, but it happens, Betty. Sometimes you know the pronunciations that people use. Sometimes you have to forgive certain circumstances or certain personalities when they get certain things wrong, but they can be very tickling. Otherwise, Victor Mandela, you say emerald, emerald, then anemone, not anemone. Just like that word, hyperbole, that is exaggeration in literature. Hyperbole, not hyperbole. Your last word, gargantuan, gargantuan. Don't say gargantuan. Don't say Jajan, Juan. No, you say gargantuan. But then we have gigantic, not gigantic. Tom Wanjala, a.k.a. the warrior, you just say vice, mice, dice, and rice. But please, don't say hospice. It's hospice. Novice, not novice. And you say prejudice, not prejudice. Then we have the Macklin Owino.
All right.
Honesty, not honesty. That H is silent. You also say honorable. Honorable, not honorable so-and-so. No. Honorable. That H is silent. A silent letter is a letter that is not articulated or pronounced when you're saying a word. So, honorable, not honorable. Alex M. Kenani. Dennis Angwenyi. Dennis Angwenyi of Botore Kisi, we also value you so much. Magenga Clifford, Michelle Nyambok, Dr. Ignatius Achaya, Manucho Waliuba, and Wakili Jesse Kihoro, thank you so much. Let's now go straight, Betty, to the word that we use to test our tongues.
All right.
This word has two acceptable pronunciations. One, you say aluminium, aluminium. Then you can also say aluminium. Then we go to our surprise word for tonight. This one may get so many people off guard, or sometimes somebody would wonder. Now, this word, when you talk of, very large, like when you talk of an amount of money, please avoid saying, whopping 7 billion shillings. Whopping, no. You say, whopping. Those who are keen or can understand what we call the phonetic transcription can look at this and know you say, whopping. A whopping 7 billion shillings, not a whooping. Whooping, no. Forget about that. For those who are keen on sending in words throughout the week, you can always use my X handle, and that is at Willice Ochieng 1, or you just go to at Betty M. Kialo or at TV47 News. Otherwise, Betty, it's now back to you and just ensure that you give that lady a pat on the back for her power on air.
Thank you very much, Willice. Says is cracking because of this pronunciation and the siege.
And we love the word siege. We know it's siege,
Siege.
but siege has got,
Siege is
got juice. Siege has juice.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Willice, for that. All right, let's have now, of course, the next one, which of course is Spotlights.